Hello everyone, here we have the ingredients for Lomo Saltado, which is originally a dish from Peru. And we absolutely love it. Once I started making it, some of our friends have tried it and they really enjoyed this dish. So here we have two small steaks. I cut them up in like very thin and small pieces. We also have three small sweet peppers. We also have a quarter of an onion, red onion preferably, and some three cut up tomatoes. These are Roma tomatoes, so it's a preference, I guess, but Roma tomatoes always work for this dish. I'm gonna do a little modification to the dish, and I'm gonna add those really delicious sugar snap peas, just to add some crunchiness to the dish and also to include a little bit of greens to our diet. We also have some seasoning here, steak seasoning. This right here is a quarter of a cup of Worcestershire sauce, and this one is a tablespoon vinegar, white vinegar, and 1/4 of a cup of soy sauce. These are all the ingredients that we will need for our lomo saltado, and I will show you how to make it. Also, for this dish, you serve it over rice, over white rice, and with some French fries. I know that's a lot, but it's delicious. You will love it. I have the white rice already cooked up, and my French fries are in the air fryer and they're ready to go. So here I go, and I will show you how to make this. Alrighty, you guys, so here we are cooking the lomo saltado. I'm gonna drizzle the pan with some olive oil. And right now I'm gonna drop the steak into the pan. My pan is actually already getting hot. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna separate all the tiny pieces so they can actually cook evenly. And we are just gonna cook this for about just a few minutes until the steak gets a little brown. So all we do is make sure that it's nice and separated. We also will add the steak seasoning in just a second here. All right, here we go. And the amount is to your taste, you guys. So whatever you want to use is however amount you want to use is okay. You just want to make sure that it browns on both sides. And this is how you want your meat to start looking. As you can see, we're not letting all the sauce build up in our pan because we only want the steak to brown. So you want it at a high heat, and you want to start turning the steak. Do not lower the heat on the stove here. We're gonna leave it for a few more minutes until it's completely brown. And then we're gonna start adding our other ingredients to the pan here. So this is the only pan we're gonna use. I'm gonna move the steak or remove the steak from the pan once it's all brown, and I'm gonna start adding the other ingredients in. All right, so I'm about to remove the steak from the pan here. As you can tell, it's nice and brown. And by the way, for this type of dish, I got round, top round, which is, I get the pack of steaks at Costco for a very reasonable price. They come in like this chunks of steaks in it there. It's super tender. The steaks are super tender and delicious. So I have the pan here, and now we're gonna go ahead and drop the tomatoes, which we are gonna brown for about 2 to 3 minutes. And you wanna bring the tomatoes kind of towards the middle of, you know, or start browning this part first. And again, we're gonna brown them for a few minutes, get them out, and then add the other veggies. All right, so we have our tomatoes ready to come out. As you can see, they are nice and brown. So we are gonna put it where I have the meat set aside here. And as you notice, I didn't use much of oil in this pan. We only used a drizzle of olive oil, and just to kind of make sure that we cut back on using oil on our dish. However, if you start feeling that your pan is running out of oil, you can actually just add a little bit more, but that's actually to preference. And now these veggies are going to be browning for another 2 minutes or so. And they will go in the same pan as where we have the other ingredients. All right, so we're ready to remove the rest of the veggies from this pan. I am gonna keep them in this other container here where I have the rest of the items just chilling. All right, and the snap peas will go in for just 30 seconds, just to get them nice and brown. And again, this is an item that is optional. This dish really originally does not call for snap peas, but I decided to add these. All right, so now we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients in here, including the steak. And that's where all the sauce comes in. We have our Worcestershire sauce. Our soy sauce. And 1 tablespoon of vinegar. All right, so all of these ingredients are not gonna be cooking for too long, because technically all the veggies are nice and cooked. Your meat is ready to go. So what I will actually do is cover the pan for about 5 minutes at a low heat. And it will be ready to go. Alrighty, you guys, so our Lomo Saltado is done. As you can see, it's all nice and you know, saucy here. You will love this dish. What I'm gonna do is I have a plate right here with some steamed rice at the bottom, and I'm gonna serve it over rice. You will love all the veggies in this dish, and of course the snap peas. And so again, this dish actually calls for fries on top, so this is what I'm gonna do. So this is how you serve it. You can either do the fries on top, or you can actually serve them on the side here. But this is what our dish looks like. I hope you guys like it, and we'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel and like my videos. Make any comments, they're welcome, and I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you.